Hey guys, what's up? We're back with some more reactions after dark, and we're just going to be doing some ghost videos today, two of Nukes videos, which is why it's just like a generic title for today. And pretty late, though that just makes it more spooky, right? Though most of the stuff is just going to be like saying how fake it is, right? It's just, we're just here to be silly, I guess. Uh, though, how long is it going to take? Like an hour or so, probably? Yeah, probably. Just going to get to it, I think. Question mark. Yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't do any starting soon, so I'm assuming not that many people are going to show up for this anyway, so we're just going straight into the videos.
Shireen Louise, a single mother of a 3-year-old daughter, has recently moved into an old Victorian house in Cardiff, England. Soon after moving in, Shireen's daughter, little Ilea, begins to complain about a man with a, quote, bad head and bad eyes, who
Bad head, bad eyes.
marches through the upstairs hallway.
What is it?
Bad eyes.
Bad eyes?
Yeah. Bad eyes.
Bad eyes.
Yeah.
Where?
Guys.
Upstairs. Nope, no, we're not doing this.
Shireen decides to take a look into the history of the old house and discovers that it was built on an ancient battleground from all the way back in 1485. The worried mother now believes that her daughter might be seeing the spirit of a soldier who fought in battle. Shireen installs
Of course, it's always some sort of, oh, there's a graveyard here, used to be a battle here.
a security camera in the hallway just to see what's going on. Then one night after dark, this happens.
Okay, so what's going to happen here? We have a long hallway, multiple doors on either side, it looks like. A stroller in the middle of your hallway. I don't know why you have a stroller there. I don't know what the timing is this supposed to be. Like, she's sitting on the ground, fully clothed. Like, I mean, like, she has like a jacket on, like a heavy jacket. So maybe they just got home. That's the implication. But why is there just a stroller in the middle, in the exact center of your hallway, with a camera facing into the hallway? Like, why is the camera already set up? Okay, it wasn't that. It was something else. Again, why do you just have a stroller in the middle of your hallway? What seems to be at nighttime? Why is it not, like, put up? I don't know if that's, like, even easy use, because, like, it's in your way. You have to move it out of your way to use the hallway.
Yeah.
Come on then, we're gonna help.
Mom, get.
What is it?
Dog.
What?
Get.
Scared of what? Who is it?
No.
Is someone there?
Yeah. Bad eyes. 2 eyes. Bad. 2 eyes. Head. Bad.
I was noticing this at the very beginning of this video. Like right over here. Oh, you can't see it, but at the very beginning, that voice of the child, sure, we can say it's a kid, but it sounded so superimposed and like fake and like AI. And here it's like really bad, even like because you can see the kid actually facing the camera at one point and they're talking, but it doesn't look like they're talking. Also, how is this camera picking up their voice from that far away? I mean, sure it would, but it sounds a bit too clear. I don't know. I'm just being suspicious of that, but like the voice sounds weird. It doesn't sound natural. Even if it was, she asked some sort of question and she said no. So she's kind of forcing the issue rather than like, even though she specifically said no.
Hi.
Eye.
Okay. Hiya. Is he doing anything? What's he doing? Right, see you later, Mr. Soldier Man.
Mm.
What? Are you laughing at him? Is he being funny? Is he being funny? That's good, isn't it? You're still looking at someone.
You're supposed to be looking here, because there's a glass there.
Oh my god, she's... What? No, please don't. No, stop. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry, you just scared Mummy. Sorry, you just scared Mummy. It's not scary. It's not scary. He's a funny friend, isn't he? He's a funny friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two eerie breaths can be heard loud enough that they are picked up by the hallway security camera. Shortly after this, little...
Also, I don't know when this happened, but when she walked back, the child had a bippy in her mouth, so it's like, how is she talking so clearly? On top of
Ilea
that,
once
like I
again
was saying,
complains about the man with the, quote, bad head and two eyes.
yeah, when she turned around here, you can see the bippy in the mouth. So, I am going on the... She's just superimposing audio onto this video.
Shireen says that originally she completely fell in love with the charming Victorian home, but now has second thoughts about staying. She says she's worried about the safety of her daughter. So...
Yeah, see here. You can see, like, it's already in her mouth at this point, and I think we got pretty decent audio from this point.
Is little 3-year-old Ilea seeing something that we just can't?
Which is why I was saying, like, you can't really see her talking, even though we can clearly hear voices at this point. But her mouth is covered, so that makes sense.
Graveyard. This next video was posted to the internet by an account that is devoted to sharing videos of large boats and seafaring vessels. In one video, we see a graveyard of old cruise ships that have been run aground and left abandoned on a beach somewhere in Turkey. But there's something else. Something that a sharp-eyed Nukes Top 5 viewer spotted in the video. Watch closely.
Okay, maybe we're just like some random video on the boat, so it could be anything. I'm just seeing if there's going to be a person. That's probably what it's going to be, right? Just someone on the boat. I don't see anything. Oh. Zooming in even further. Well, they used the musical sting there, so I'm assuming whatever happened was here, but I didn't see anything. Like, is it this? Because you see this little yellow tape flapping in the wind. That has like a humanoid shape, but we'll wait until see what Nuke says. Is the thing? Oh, did Chrome? Oh, Chrome crashed. I think it just crashed. Which, I mean, we just started. It's been like 8 minutes. How's it going to crash already? That's weird. Oh, it doesn't matter. Let me just do that, do that. There you go.
Did you see it? On board the rusting old cruise ship on the right, someone or something can be seen
Okay.
walking around inside. Even though the ship is completely abandoned, no one is on board, and there's not even any access to get on the ship.
I mean, saying no one's on board, we just have to take you for your word for it.
So could this mysterious figure be the ghost of someone who didn't survive their voyage? Let me know what you think.
So obviously, I mean, could just be, you know, After Effects, or, you know, people are just actually on the boat. Like, why wouldn't you take the opportunity to get on this boat, especially if, like, you don't have a place to go? Like, sure, find a way onto this boat and just, like, live, like, have a free house, free mansion, basically, right? So these things are, like, bigger than mansions, even, so if you can just find your way on there, you got a free mansion.
The night visitor. A woman named Shay works as an overnight office cleaner at a mid-sized company in Indiana. Shay says that she often works alone in the large office building and that this can sometimes get just a little bit creepy. But this one particular night, things are about to get absolutely terrifying.
Yo, okay, so tell me why I'm at work and I was about to take out the trash and I just got a text from the lady who works here, and she said, "Hey Shay, just want to let you know that everyone has left, so you can go vacuum the other side." I was like, "Okay, yes ma'am." And she said, "Just me there?" No, I asked, I said, "Just me there?" She's like, "Yes." Yo, I'm scared as because when I went outside, there are no cars out there besides my work van. And
Okay.
I'm so scared. So tell me why, if I'm the only one here, who the f is this? Like, who the f is that? Like, hello? Yo, I'm not tripping. That's somebody.
I guess like someone's sitting down right there.
Room and they just sitting there. What the f is that? Like, they just sitting there. Bro, I'm about to f***ing go because I'm like, how the f***? And I just call her and say, hey, you sure I'm the only one here? She's like, yeah, look at the cameras. You're the only one there. I'm seeing nobody cars there. And I said, someone is in one of the booths. And she was like, in the booths? I was like, yeah, someone is in one of the booths. What the f***? Y'all, ain't no lock on this f***ing door. Hey, oh, shit. There's no lock on this door. But you know I'm black, right? And I don't play that shit. Alright, I'm gonna tough it up and try to open the door.
Really? Had to do that with the scissors?
Nope. Hell no, cause nope.
Shay is supposed to be all alone in the building, but someone or something seems to be sitting in a chair pressed right up against a glass door at the end.
It's kind of hard to even tell if that's a person since, you know, her text is in the way, but it's supposed to be this white, so they're implying that this is a shirt, right? And I guess there's a head here, even though you can't really tell, it's just dark there, though she's talking to somebody who has access to seeing this area, so you could just assume, like, they're just in tandem, working together to make a ghost video, right? Though, because of this white color, this could just be her trash, right? She said she was taking out the trash at the beginning, so she went into that room, put the trash on that chair. It looks like a shirt, a white shirt, because this camera's blurry and it's decently far away. She says she starts recording, says there's a ghost here or whatever. She says ghost at work, so she's using the word ghost. Ghost there. She goes into that room, does that recording, turns the recording off, takes the trash to somewhere else, goes outside, and the trash is gone. Because like there was a cut between her going into that closet and coming out of the closet, so.
End of the hall. They're not moving, and they're not reacting. Shay hides in the closet, gathers her courage, and then heads out to confront the person. But there's no one there. With that, Shay has had about enough. She calls her supervisor to come check out the office building for an intruder, or
this is part 4.
Whatever this is. And Shay takes the back stairs and exits the building. But here is where it gets really weird, because Shay...
Okay, so we have like multiple parts here, so I feel like maybe she's trying to get on the ghost video train, being a ghost influencer. I think that's what I called it last time, like being a ghost influencer.
And exits the building. But here is where it gets really weird, because Shay's supervisor comes and checks out the entire building and finds no one there. Also, her supervisor reviews the security camera footage that monitors anyone entering or leaving the building. And whoever this person was, they never left. This person never showed up on any of the building's security cameras. We need scary videos, so if you see something scary that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Off the wall. In an email sent to me by Nukes Top 5 viewer Ricardo, he told me about a trip he and his brother took to the historic fort of San Felipe in Bacalar.
That's an interesting looking fort, like really? It's like a ninja star. Weird entrance, so like, yeah, this perfectly, I don't know if it's going to be symmetrical, but it looks symmetrical for something that's probably like was made like a long time ago, so that's kind of crazy. Impressive, I guess. And this, you have like a minor wall on top of that, around it, and then the entrance here.
Bacalar, Mexico. On the trip, Ricardo filmed a video with his old Nokia potato phone, and he and his brother can be seen exploring the massive old 1700s fortress.
What year is this if we're using a quote-unquote Nokia potato phone?
They accidentally catch something that they just can't explain.
Mira la reparación moderna. ¿La base? Ah, sí. Espérate, me más el micrófono.
Did you see it? In
Yeah,
a dangerous
little-
section of the...
Little, just nothing Out of nowhere.
Historic fortress that closed off to tourists. A strange brown
Yeah, that.
figure can be seen on the grass and seemingly climbing or floating right over the wall.
Oh. Is that not just a bee that's like being blurred out from the Nokia phone? That's just like hovering really slowly? Because if you look at it, like, I mean, this looks like nothing, but when you can see it for a split second, it's like a bee flying with its head up, its body dangling down, like how bees look. Like if you've seen a bee flying around, it has that exact arc to it.
Now, I have carefully
See, like the head there, and it like droops down, and the wings you wouldn't be able to see because they're moving too fast, especially for this Nokia camera. Like that's literally there's a bee that's just like really close to the camera, or some sort of bug. It like the perspective is making it look weird, because it looked like it's fake, like it's over superimposed onto the video, but actually I don't think it is. I think it's just a bug that he just caught really quickly and it smeared the image out. Because if there's something, well, I'm guessing if it's a ghost, it wouldn't cast a shadow, right? But if it was something tangible down there, it would be casting a shadow on the ground. And there's no shadow, it's just like an image on top of that. So I'm assuming because it's like really close to the camera.
inspected this clip. I've slowed it down and I've even sharpened and enhanced the potato quality as much as I could, but I still have no idea what this is.
Yeah, like moving like that does seem like kind of fake at that point, but if it's not fake, I think it's just a bug that's so close to the camera.
The Royal Arcade. Nukes Top 5 viewer and paranormal investigator Emma from the YouTube channel To Investigate UK reached out to us about a creepy video they captured while investigating the Royal Arcade in Keighley, West Yorkshire, England.
I want to see something.
About a creepy video.
Okay, it doesn't get any clearer.
Viewer and paranormal investigator Emma from the YouTube channel.
Because look at this, is that AI generated? You got AI generated
UK reached out.
Images possibly, which is obviously people consider to be unethical, but oh well. But yeah, I can't tell if this is AI generated, these drawings.
To us about a creepy video they captured while investigating the Royal Arcade in Keighley, West Yorkshire, England.
I mean, a lot of people take that easy way out, right, and just use AI for thumbnails on YouTube at this point. But I don't know if YouTube will crack down on that. I don't think so. They crack down on AI voiceover videos, I think, but AI thumbnails, I don't know.
The Royal Arcade is an historic underground shopping center built in 1901. The upper floors of the Royal Arcade were eventually renovated. However, the dingy old underground stores and rooms were left untouched. These buildings, with their dark history, still look almost exactly the same as they did in the early 1900s. Emma says that she and her group were doing a spirit box session in what was once the shop of a horse saddler. In this area, the spirit of a grumpy old man named Billy is said to wander around. What happens next is truly creepy.
Make that bang again. So.
Please stop.
Please stop. Why do you want us to stop?
What are they using here? Like, what device is this? It's not a... I forget what they're called. The box that just rotates through sounds. Rotates to the radio stations, and they're like, oh yeah, whenever a word pops up, it means like a ghost is saying something. No, it's just like the radio. Just happened to get a voice through. But what are they using? Like, what the heck is this voice? Like, oh yeah, we could just talk straight to them like that? In what universe do we have people just like talking straight to ghosts, having just like perfect conversations? Also, they're using the creepy analog horror voice for this box. It is... You could literally go watch the Mandela catalog, I think, and this exact voice is used in the Mandela catalog. It's like literally the analog horror creepy voice, which is ironic since I just uploaded to my shop my analog horror VTuber model, and like, you know, the shorts I uploaded today. So that's weird. Let's just hear that again, I guess. But yeah, that, like, you already, I'm like, okay, you're just messing around, because there's no way.
What happens next is truly creepy.
Make that bang again.
So.
Please
stop.
Please stop. Why do you want us to stop?
Emma and her group are shocked to see what looks like a figure moving through a lens flare caught on their phone. The investigators try to recreate and even debunk what they captured, but they just can't reproduce this strange silhouette of a person moving. So
I mean, I'm assuming it's just... we'll have to roll it back. Again, you've already lost once you started using that Mandela catalog creepy voice. Is it Michael? Angel Michael, I think, has that voice in the Mandela catalog.
They just can't reproduce this strange silhouette of a person.
Okay, there it is.
Moving.
It's right there. So we're saying like this is the head and like the torso is like here. But this is just kind of just like the flare on the thing, because if you go forward, it's possibly just, you know, a couple of these just over here, right? Yeah, or they just faked it, but it probably is just like lens flare, right?
So just what is this? I leave it up to you to decide.
I'm tempted to go pull up the Mandela catalog and just show you like Michael's voice. It's literally the same thing, so I don't know what device they're using, because it is purposely going out of its way to be creepy. It's not like going through any radio signals to try to like somehow talk to ghosts. It's just, here's a box that talks, that has the creepy analog horror voice.
A dark park in the San Pedro Mall. Security guard Johan Zimmel is working the night shift at the San Pedro Mall in San Jose, Costa Rica, when he spots something truly chilling.
Oof, we have the classic Nokia 1999 phone looking at CCTV footage.
Gerardo, fíjate detrás tuyo.
Was he able to talk to that guy?
Correcto, correcto. Aquí salió algo raro. Mae, y véngate mejor.
A security camera pointed at the mall's parking structure captures the moment a dark, shifty silhouette of a person can be seen approaching an unsuspecting
Because he is in contact with this guy.
man. The man turns around as if he hears or feels something, but no one's there. And the weird figure seems to have just disappeared into thin air. After the security footage was released online, many former employees of the mall came forward to share their own personal paranormal experiences from their days working there.
I want to see like the actual video again.
Y véngate mejor.
Okay, no, that's like not far enough.
Gerardo, fíjate detrás tuyo.
Okay, so no. That's all we needed to know. So obviously, yeah, the thing's coming this way for him. He doesn't know. He is unaware. But the guy who is filming this is in contact with this guy. He literally says, "Guy, look behind you," right? And that's the only reason he even turns around to look. And there's nothing there. It's not because he felt something there. It's like, no. He literally was told to look behind him. Now, we go even further with that and what this is. CCTV is known to artifacts like this. If you're like recording too much stuff over this, especially if this is a long time ago, you will have artifacts like this of things that did happen in previous recordings that get like slightly superimposed onto like newer recordings because it's like they're like being burnt into the footage almost. So this is probably just an artifact from an old recording of someone running across, and then like they got faded out because, again, it's just an artifact on the videotape itself. And again, he didn't see anything. This is just because his friend told him to look. So yeah, easy.
You.
Or feels something, but no one's there. And the weird figure seems to have just experiences from their days working there. Many of these former workers claim that the mall is haunted after someone passed away on the 4th floor of the parking structure. Lights out. One afternoon,
The guy even looks up at the camera first because he's talking to the guy. So he looks at the camera, then turns around.
Rachel Navarro is home alone in her New York City apartment. Due to maintenance issues, the power in her building has temporarily been shut off. And this is when things just start to get really weird.
Okay, hi. Sorry,
Someone pranking me, or is this a ghost? What are you watching?
I'm just watching something, but literally,
Yeah, just something random. Like, what is this?
hold on. There's no.
Oh, I guess we can see. Animated short film about. What? Like, I would almost say that's his cult, but I don't think so. About guilt, I think it says.
Electricity in our place right now, okay? Turned it off, but I swear. Shite. Okay, this door. Jesus. Has been doing this literally all day. And look, that's shite. Oh my god.
Look like someone's there, right? Her saying, S-H-I-T-E is weird. It's like, that's not normal to say. I'm assuming she's trying not to swear. But it sounds so fake.
Hello? Hold on. I'm going out there.
Why would you go out? Like, someone's banging on your door? Who knows? Like, it could be a human being, a robber, and he's like, oh yeah, let me go outside. As someone who's alone. Allegedly alone.
There's no light. Oh, I turned the flash on because I couldn't see shite out there.
It's so weird. Maybe that's just her personality to use that word. It just sounds so weird. Again, you are by yourself, and someone's potentially at your door, and you're just gonna go outside and fool around? Like, hello? Oh, that's like, just, if it was a human being, that's dumb to do.
I have my epic mace.
Like, it's a worst case scenario, actually, if it's a human being.
Okay. I swear.
Does she have pepper spray? Maybe she has. I think she has pepper spray though.
Okay.
See this, like her thumb's on top of this. I'm assuming that's like a button to push. At least she has something. I guess I'll give her that, but I feel like she shouldn't be going outside to begin with.
I swear. Blood of Jesus. Jesus. Oh my gosh, Jesus.
Creaky door.
Okay, this door always moves because of the wind. I'm not really worried about that.
Why is it even open? Oh, I guess it's the stairwell, right?
Hello?
I didn't want to trim the vid, but listen closely. I think Slender Man in the corner.
It's just like mad dark if I don't. Oh, Jesus, hold on. No. That, no.
Rachel's front door is shaking on its own, and when she looks through the peephole, something can be seen moving around on the other side.
What? I mean, a flash of light? What? Is that not just her lighting her phone?
Pepper spray and
Hold on, she's recording on her phone.
Something can be seen moving around.
Could that not just be her phone's screen turning on?
On the other side. She grabs her pepper spray and opens the door, but no one there. Just her creepy, pitch black hallway. Then Rachel hears what sounds like someone breathing and whispering in the hallway.
Oh, Jesus.
Understandably, she turns around and heads right back inside. As a Nukes Top 5 viewer, Rachel decided to email us
Really? She's a viewer? Okay, well. Ghost influencer.
about her creepy experience. To this day, she still has no idea what was going on in her hall. No.
That's just trying to get her 5 minutes of frame right on the Nukes Top 5? Question mark. The creepiest thing about that was like, I mean, it's not even creepy, but the like, pipes in the quantifiable
there. Just her creepy, pitch black hallway. Then Rachel hears what sounds like someone breathing and whispering in the hallway.
I need to go a bit further. I don't know where it was.
Hello?
She turns to the other side. Here. Because this is when I made the comment, like, Slender Man in the corner. Like, if you can see it, like, someone, like, if this was a wall that you can get behind, he's like, whatever, head could be up there somewhere. Then, like, the long arms going down to the ground, and then, like, the body down here, like, slightly behind the wall. Yeah, just, like, imagine, like, that there is an arm. Just long arm hanging behind the wall.
Nukes Top 5 viewer Rachel decided to email us about her creepy experience. To this day, she still has no idea what was going on in her hall. No vacancy. This next creepy video was recorded at a small hotel in the desolate countryside of Mexico. Now for years, the staff working at the hotel have witnessed and experienced unexplainable activity.
Oh, we got Google Maps there.
Usually when they're all alone. One day a housekeeper notices someone standing at the window of hotel room number 30, even though the room should be vacant and completely empty. The housekeeper immediately notifies the hotel manager, but they find no evidence of anyone inside that empty room. That is, until later that same day.
Aquí más cerquita. Aquí más cerquita. Sí, miren, ahí se ve, se alcanza a ver una cara, unos ojos.
If you look close, you can see a face. What do you mean, just that? I mean, yeah, that looks creepy, but it's also just look like it's some sort of object that's making that shape.
Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver a esa habitación. Vamos subiendo las escaleras porque desde ahí es donde estábamos viendo que se veía. Aquí ya no se ve nada, a lo mejor por el reflejo de la luz.
Yeah, it's like the
Vamos a ver una
reflection,
habitación.
but
Aquí está la cama, porque esta es una habitación pequeña. Aquí pues no se ve nada.
we already have a problem. She turned to the left instead of turning to the right, which is where the thing was. Right? Because you know the window's on the right side of this this room. Like the camera tricks, like again, if we're like, if everything is like fake, like, if there was someone in here, they have ample time to get out. Doors wide open. She looks to the left into the bathroom, which has nothing to do with where the thing was. She's spending all her time making sure she doesn't look over there as long as possible.
Y aquí está la tele, donde estábamos.
Okay, now we're looking.
Donde se supone que se veía, pero no se ve nada. No entiendo qué. ¿Por qué está ahí?
As the manager approaches the hotel room, a pale face with hollow eyes can be seen peering down at her through the hotel window.
It kind of looks like just like a chair, right? Like one of those plastic chairs.
The manager hurries upstairs and into the room, but she discovers that the face, or whatever it was, has disappeared. But then something moves, making a loud sound and sending the frightened woman rushing right out of the room. Now the hotel staff believes that they have caught evidence that their small hotel in Mexico is haunted. But is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. In a flash, there's a lightning storm just outside Amanda Knowles' house in Iowa. She looks out her front window and notices something truly bizarre.
Please tell me y'all see this. Just watch. Watch straight out into that yard.
There's going to be something in the lightning.
Look, you see it? Look. And it happens again. Look. 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 See? See? Man, I'm telling you right now, ignore my dogs. But look, man, I think it's time to move.
A strange white figure can be seen standing in the grass across the street from where Amanda lives. But whoever or whatever this is, it appears and then just disappears as the storm rages on. Some viewers of Amanda's creepy video wonder if the electrical energy in the air could have somehow helped make a paranormal presence visible.
I don't know about that, just like some sort of artifacting, I don't know.
But whatever this is, Amanda says she is spooked. The Old Baraboo Inn.
So wasn't last time like this too, where like number 2 was like 2 seconds long, and it's like, okay, time for number 1. There's still like 7 minutes of this video. How is this number 1? Like this video literally is like 7 minutes long.
Paranormal investigator Ian from the YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter sets out.
Pretty sure well, I don't know if but this guy shows up in Nukes videos all the time, I think.
To investigate the allegedly haunted Old Baraboo Inn located in the scenic city of Baraboo, Wisconsin. The inn was built in 1864.
Elephants? What the heck? How are they just like walking through so nonchalantly? Just walking down the street? I mean, they're smart, right? So maybe they just like know to just not screw around and just go down the street.
And functioned as a tavern and a brothel. Over the years, the seedy inn became a regular hangout for many underworld figures like Al Capone and other notorious gangland criminals. Over the years, it is said that many people fell victim to the inn's sinister clientele, and many men, and even women, have lost their lives here. Today, the old Baraboo Inn is said to be extremely haunted, especially in the basement where it is said that many men were chained to a pole and executed by the mob. That pole still stands today, a remnant of the building's horrific past.
Is that why it has like a bunch of holes in it? Is that what that's supposed to mean?
So, investigator Ian decides to spend a night at the inn, planning to investigate all the paranormal claims. It's still early into the night and Ian is exploring the Baraboo Inn's bar area when things start to get a little spooky.
Are there any spirits hanging out at this bar tonight?
We're at a bar. Usually when you're doing ghost stuff at a bar, like glasses are gonna break or something.
I heard this place is supposed to be really haunted. Could you show me what they're talking about? The stories of strange things happening? I'd like to see it for myself. Is there anybody here that could do that for me? Ooh. That sound came from over there. That scared me. Hello?
Kind of just sounded like a creak, right? Creak in the floor.
If that was you, could you make that sound again? Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm hearing all kinds of weird sounds in here.
Ian continues his investigation and heads into the inn's kitchen. But what happens next is truly bizarre.
If there's anyone in here, could you show yourself?
Oh, he's actually taking like photos in real time too.
What the f was that?
That definitely sounded like a utensil moving, but like it could have been anything though, right? What is that humming sound? Is it like one of the machines in there? That's just always on? Like a refrigerator? Like a big refrigerator?
Oh? Oh, holy shit! Oh my god, something just got thrown. What the hell was that?
They just had a perfect angle on that too.
Look at that. What the f is that?
A ladle?
Oh my god, it's like a spoon.
Oh my god, it's a spoon? It's a ladle, hello?
It's on the floor. Like, how is that even possible?
Why does it all of a sudden sound like he's like acting, but like a really bad actor? Like, listen to that again. That was so weird.
What the hell was that?
Like, what the heck was that? With like an exasperation at the end, like he's voice acting in anime.
Look at that.
Again, like the look at that. It's almost like he's trying to get into an anime.
What the f is that? Oh my god, it's like a spoon.
It's like, oh my god, it's like a spoon.
It's on the floor.
Yeah, that line delivery there, it's on the floor.
Like, how is that even possible?
That one too. Like, oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain any of this. Everything that is happening to me right now is far beyond what I was expecting from this.
He's like hamming it up way too much. Because you could just record the video and like stop talking. Because you sound like you're trying to get into an anime. You're auditioning for an anime.
Place.
Ian is freaked out as kitchen utensils can be heard moving on their own, and the ladle is thrown onto the floor. But
at least Nuke knows that it's a ladle.
Utensils can be heard moving on their own, and the ladle is thrown onto the floor. But the worst is still yet to come.
Yeah, we still got quite a while on this video, so... Yeah, I think there's like a place behind this, oh, you can't see it, behind this area over here, so... anybody could have been on the other side of that and push it over or slid it over.
Next, Ian heads down into the basement, the most actively haunted area of the old Baraboo Inn.
Yeah, like if he was talking less, it would be more believable, question mark.
This is the room. Oh god, there it is. You see that? That is the pole. The execution pole. If the mobsters took you in this room, you knew you were done for. Just imagine what would be going through those victims' minds as they're being dragged into this room and placed here. And if you look closely here, you can see all the different bullet holes. You see that? There's a bullet hole right there, right there, right there. They're just all over this pole. And those are bloodstains seeping through the paint. It's super tense in here.
He's really zoomed in on that one spot. Like something's gonna happen here, and you just know it.
It sounds like somebody's down here with me. Who's out there? Oh God. Holy shit. I don't know how much more of this I can take. It's coming from this room. Again. The pole room.
I just thought of something. The people who own these places must have a lot of faith in these ghost influencers to not steal anything. You just letting a guy just come into your establishment and just wander all around and not expect them to potentially steal something? Question mark. When they had just like free reign of the whole place with nobody around. Everybody's asleep because it's nighttime outside. Like who's stopping him from going to the cash register and like stealing like $1,000, right? Unless they emptied the cash register. But still.
I can hear you over there. I know you're down here. I don't think it's the same spirit at all. Kind of getting that heavy, bad feeling again. If you're one of the mobsters, make another sound. Oh, God. Jeez. That is the last spirit I want to encounter right now. Could you do it again a little louder? Oh, holy shit. Oh my God. That was a black mass. Okay, I want to get out of here. But it's a freaking dead end over here. I can't get out this way.
Ian is terrified as he sees a dark shadow-like figure move near the...
It's kind of cut off at the bottom. Like I wanted to like wait till they like went over it again.
Dead end over here. I can't get out this way.
Talk about it. Again, him talking, him narrating like his thoughts out loud just sounds silly. And again, it sounds like he's trying to be in an anime or something, which makes it seem so more fake.
Ian is terrified as he sees a dark shadow-like figure move near the...
Yeah, it's just like the top half. You can't see the bottom. Again, it could just be after, like, put in post. You never know. And he just knew to like react at that moment. I don't know.
Infamous execution pole in the basement. He's able to calm himself down enough to follow the dark figure, but he finds nothing and no one to explain what he just saw.
Of course, it was at the pole as well.
Soon after this creepy event, Ian decides that he's had about enough, and he just heads home. You can see this full investigation with many more scary moments over on the YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter.
The ladle part was really silly, though. Like, has never used a ladle in his life, clearly. Calling that thing a spoon. Oh, there we go, that's it. We are going to watch the next one, too. Again, most of the stuff, all of it. Like I said, I have no problem believing any of the stuff is real. Anything and everything is real. Just these videos. Like, you're not going to find a video online that's real, is the problem.
Late one night.
Yeah, hold on, let me do that. There you go. New video. 10 scary videos to give you nightmares. Don't watch alone.
Sarah Vargas is relaxing at home in the apartment that she shares with her dad in Colombia. Suddenly, she hears something from the apartment next door that is truly bizarre.
I think they were talking about a exorcism, like in the house, like nearby. Because he said the house nearby, like it's an exorcism. Looks like someone's going to, jump, question mark. Because we can assume this is real. Because like we have to actually have people outside creating commotion, and the cops are pulling up. We're not really like getting. Let me actually read what's going on here. It seems like there's two people here scuffling, possibly. Like, let her go. Let her go, you effer. We have to stop him. He's killing her. See that I don't know if like someone was jumping or not, but like no, allegedly some guys was attacking a woman. Finally got here. He's beating her. They're there. That guy over there. Why am I doing this? Like that's gonna make a difference. Like I can see. Hey, like over. Oh, they did say that. Does anybody have a rosary? What?
Disturbing, desperate screams can be heard coming from her neighbor's apartment. Shocked witnesses on the street are quick to call police, worried that it might be a case of domestic violence. But then the story takes a very strange turn.
I'm assuming it's that she's possessed by Satan, right? They're asking for a rosary or something. Possessed by a demon, and he's trying to keep her under control? Question mark? Is that's what we're saying is happening? Though all the stuff going outside, the police showing up, I'm not going to say any of that's fake. That's all real. Them seeing what's happening, that's probably real too. But it could just, if we're not going it's demon possession route, it could just be, you know, mental illness, mental breakdown.
Because the policeman asked people down on the street for rosary beads, an object often used in Catholic prayer. And then, oddly, police call in a Catholic nun for support.
Wait, really? They called the nun to, well, I would have liked to see that, not just taking your word for it.
Because you see, all of this noise is actually coming from an exorcism that is taking place right next door. Sarah discovers that two girls were playing around with a Ouija board, when suddenly, one of the girls becomes very violent and starts vomiting up some kind of dark matter, almost like dirt. The family believes that the girl might be possessed by an evil entity, and apparently, the police agreed.
Also taking the video recorder's word on what's actually happening as well.
Sarah says that the screaming went on all through the night, eventually getting quieter in the early morning hours until it finally stopped. Now, without other eyewitness reports, it's hard to say exactly what happened here, but the desperate screams coming from that apartment are absolutely chilling.
Yeah, we're just taking Sarah's word for it. Amsterdam. Hello, Marwa. But yeah, everything going outside, sure, that's real. Them calling the cops, that's real. Whatever's going on in that room, who knows? Maybe they think they're possessed. Again, mental breakdown, drugs, who knows?
Amsterdam.
Again, if we're not going with like demon possession, like we're actually gonna believe that. So
Jennifer Lee is an American woman who lives in the city of Amsterdam in the Netherlands.
No, you already missed the first video. We're already on the second video, Marwa.
One day, a couple of weeks ago, she was recording a cute Halloween photo shoot with her rescue dog Maggie in a large Amsterdam public park. But suddenly, something happens that spooks both Jennifer and her dog.
You make the best dirty ghost?
We're doing the ghost photo shoot in the forest south of Amsterdam when something super creepy happened. I mean, you're already doing some sort of ghosts related thing, right? So I feel like that's already going to make it fake because you're just trying to do something silly, right?
You're gonna make the best dirty ghost?
I mean, that does sound like a guy. I heard like a clank too, like a wooden clank. So just to be like weird, I wouldn't be surprised if someone's just out there LARPing, right? If you know what LARPing means, it's LARP, live action role playing. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone's just out there pretending to have like a stick fight, a sword fight with someone.
Oh my god.
You hear there's like taps in the background that sound like wood colliding with wood.
Okay. Are you okay? All that's good?
What was supposed to be a fun little photo for Halloween turns
Oh, that's what the ghost part was, like them dressing their dog up as a ghost.
into a living nightmare when Jennifer hears loud screaming and yelling coming from somewhere in or near the large park.
You're gonna make the best dirty ghost.
Jennifer says that she
Yeah, see, there's like a tap, which what I'm saying is just some dudes sword fighting, but I don't know.
searched the area for the source of the bizarre wailing, worried that someone might be in trouble or experiencing a mental health crisis. She even contacted local police.
So my first reaction when I hear someone screaming like that is I want to go to help them. And additionally, I used to be an EMT. So like when I hear someone screaming like that, I want to help if I'm able to. So logically, I understand that everyone was like, you should leave. I would have left. But also like, I don't know, it makes me wonder if that was me screaming in the woods, would anyone have come for me? No one else stopped. No one else.
Unfortunately, no one was found, so the creepy screaming remains a mystery to this day. The white lichen bothy.
Yeah. Don't know what that could be. Again, I gave my grounded opinion. Like, it could have just been like some people fighting with some wooden swords. Again, LARPing is what I was saying they were doing. If we want to go the even further like even further with that, we can say it's just all fake, right? That is just superimposed onto the video. The dog was looking in the direction, so you'd need like an accomplice for this, but I don't know. Because I don't know if the sound was looped. Because I heard the tapping of the wood twice, like the wood clanking twice. And I don't know if that was the exact same wood sounds hitting. Like it was, you can't like make the exact same sound twice perfectly, right? So I don't know if that happened there or not.
If you hike an hour into the remote countryside of Scotland, you can find the old 18th century white lichen bothy, a mountain cabin that's free to use for travelers. The creepy old cabin has no electricity, no running water, and perhaps most disturbing of all, there are no locks on any of the doors. Over the years, hundreds of travelers have visited the white lichen bothy, and many of these visitors claim to have had strange, unexplained experiences while staying there.
Oh yeah, back up, like one last thing on that. It's possibly not even like solid wood. It almost sounds like a kendo stick, which is made out of wood, right? Like a kendo, is it kendo stick? I think so, right? Like a Japanese wooden sword they use to like fake fight, right? For kendo.
A few outdoor and travel YouTube channels have visited the white lichen bothy as well, and most have experienced at least something a little weird while staying there.
I'm really quite scared about staying here, to be honest. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it really will be fine.
Again, let me stress that all of the following videos were recorded by travel and outdoor channels. None of these people are ghost hunters, and in fact, every one of these YouTubers say they don't even believe in ghosts at all.
I mean, I don't particularly believe in ghosts, and if there's more.
But they also can't explain what they experienced at the white lichen bothy.
Today, I'm going to be staying in a bothy in Scotland for the first ever time.
First up, seasoned solo traveler Ruth Asling spent a night in the old Scottish cabin, and she found it a bit unnerving.
So, I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit anxious, because I've stayed in a camper van so many times in different countries. I feel like here is just so remote, and to get away, you have to hike over 1 hour to get
Wait, I mean, you're in the middle of nowhere, something happens to you, that's it,
back
right?
to the camper van. So maybe that's why. And also there's no locks. So on my camper van, I always lock the doors. Maybe that's also why. I don't know. Oh God. I'm hearing some strange noises. I don't know if it's maybe a mouse or it's the chimney. It feels really weird without curtains.
Is anyone else out there? Because we had like all those other people. Like, where are those other people at?
Because I feel like someone could be standing outside and looking in the window. I don't know, I feel really scared. I don't know why. I just feel really nervous.
Ruth stays the full night at the cabin, but she doesn't exactly get a restful sleep.
Last night I was a bit scared. There were some strange noises, and I had some earplugs with me, so I put them in to block out the strange noises. God, I'm still hearing weird noises.
Throughout the night, while completely alone, Ruth keeps hearing bizarre noises that creep her out. And oddly, she decides to just ignore the strange sounds and put in earplugs, which kinda seems like a bad idea when you're staying all alone in a cabin in the middle of nowhere and there are no locks on the doors. But to each their own.
Bye-bye, Buffy.
Next up, a camper that goes by the name Happy Hippie who says that he does not believe in ghosts or the paranormal has a similar creepy experience.
Okay, so she just went there by herself. We just have to take her word for it. We're hearing weird stuff. Now, we're just going to see a bunch of different people's perspectives of going to this place. And I really want to, like, talk about that other video. I don't know if I want to, like, stop real quick and have, like, a big tangent real quick. I think I need to put this over on this side. So let's have a tangent real quick. You're going to see my background, I think. The Pokemon. Also, again, OBS crashed during this, so that's why that's there as well. I am going to look something up. We also need to bring up that other video too. Oh shoot, 8:40. I need to go back. I accidentally clicked off that video.
Plugs.
You might hear it in the background, but like, get rid of that. Actually, maybe I can do this while I'm doing that. So let's just put that back over there. And then we can watch that while I'm looking something up. I'm gonna like not have it sped up either, so it's not doing too much.
Which kinda seems like a bad idea when you're staying all alone in a cabin in the middle of nowhere and there are no locks on the doors. But to each their own.
Bye-bye, Buffy.
Next up.
Stack. Oh, it's like, it's weird that I got like that ad there.
Next up, a camper that goes by the name Happy Hippie who says that he does not believe in ghosts or the paranormal has a similar creepy experience.
I've set up my bed for the night. Gonna get the fire on when it gets darker. This will probably be me for most of the night now. I just get my music on, enjoy this beautiful fire, then get back outside tomorrow in my hammock. I got one of them water filter straws, and it comes with 2 little bags as well, so you can attach the straw to that. But I've not got to use. Maybe this is the guests. There was no one there. I don't know if that's just people f***ing me or something. I don't know if that's something they do. But I don't think it would be that family. It was just a dad and his daughter and son. Oh well, we'll see. It was just knocking on the door again, and then I went out, but there was no one there. So I don't know what's going on, but I've not heard of any haunted bobbies or anything. I've never had weird shit.
Just straight and knocking in the background. And that's assuming he's alone.
Just wanted a nice little bobby night. If you've watched all my videos before, you know I don't do like this.
It seems like, though, a lot of people do want to have like their one ghost video. Like even I would want to do one, though. I already mentions several times in like a lot of these videos is like when I was younger, teenager, late teens, I wanted to be a ghost hunter, right? I wanted to have the camcorder with night vision going off, and I still would do that if I had a camcorder and places to go to. I just don't have a expensive night vision camcorder and people to do it with, right? I would still do it and upload it on a channel if I could, but it seems like everybody wants to be at least have one of these videos on their channel for some reason, like a spooky ghost video. Wow, his flashlight really sucks because you hear him clicking it on and nothing happens. You can't see jack.
This is gonna be a fun night. They're walking around into the room, and then I go in there, and it just stops. music's gone really loud and forget about it. Hey, cameraman never dies, right?
The happy hippie spends the night in the cabin, but the next day, he still can't explain just what happened.
Good morning.
And the thing about like someone like these people always wanting to have one of these videos, specifically like explorer people like this, like vlog people, they always have that one ghost video, and then never again.
Had a bit of a experience last night. Couldn't really explain what was happening next door with the noises, but I'm not really a believer in ghosts myself. It was a bit creepy, but I'm more of an alien guy. But if you are into ghosts and all that paranormal stuff, these are not the videos for you, because this is not what I do. This is not what I'm about. I'm just a happy hippie, hiking, living in nature, loving the world. I never have anything like this happen to me, so...
So now this next video is by far the creepiest footage ever recorded in the White Laganbathi.
Okay, so this one is I'm guessing the last one here. But like I said, we're going to go on a tangent real quick. We're going back to the video we just watched. Which is... Okay, let me just pause that.
Shireen Louise.
Because it was like annoying me that I was talking about earlier. So going back to this video, which we just got done watching, but it was... Where was it? The people using that weird box. I don't know where it was. Oh, it was these people. Here.
The spirit of a grumpy old man named Billy is said to wander around. What happens next is truly creepy.
It's like, what are you using? We're going to let them play it out again. What are you using to do this? Because I mentioned the Mandela catalog earlier. I have it pulled up on the other screen. I'm going to drag that over so you can know what I'm talking about.
Make that bang again. So. Please stop. Please stop.
See, like, why, like, what is this ghost hunting device? I've never seen a ghost hunting device that just straight up talks to you, right? Like, none of them just do that. They have to be going through radio channels and whatnot. And again, it's using the analog horror voice, which is weird that it's just using that voice, like the common analog horror voice. And here we go, we have the Mandela catalog pulled up. I think it should be Overthrown, the very first one. Just to show you what I'm talking about with this. Because I'm assuming nobody knows what the heck I'm talking about when I talk about analog horror, even though, like, coincidentally, I just uploaded an analog horror VTuber model shorts, and you can actually buy the VTuber model too. Where is Michael? Does Michael already sound like that at the very beginning?
I bring good news of great joy for you and all people. Tonight,
Okay, no, that's not. Yeah, they have that one box that just makes the sound. So, okay, where is... It's like after Michael gets corrupted. I think he's already talking there, but I want to hear him, like, at the repeat. Here it is. Yeah. It's here. With, I think... Is this a Jesus, actually? Or is this not Michael? I think this is Jesus. I don't remember this, like, rumble happening. Let's turn it down.
Do not be afraid, my dear shepherds. I have great news. I am your true savior. I know everything about what makes you human.
Yeah, I think this is like the... In the story, this is like Doppelganger Jesus or something. But yeah, like literally stripped straight out of the Mandela catalog. Which, this is analog horror. If you don't know what analog horror, that genre of horror is, this is analog horror. But yeah, hopefully that didn't creep too many people up. But I love analog horror. Let's just watch him. I think his face gets silly here, right? Like, some people might get spooked, but I think it's actually...
I know what you love.
Oh.
I know what you dread.
Yeah. There it is. Like, some people might get spooked by that, but obviously it just looks silly. But they're literally using this voice over here, which is why I'm like, okay, you're just faking. Like, really?
Creepy.
Why does it sound like that?
Again.
Like, why does it sound like that other than to try to be creepy?
Please.
Literally just trying to be creepy. Okay, anyways, back to our regularly scheduled programming, right? I just had to go on that Mandela catalog tangent because of this video, the previous video.
At a place called White Lagoon Bothy.
It was shot by Ben and Martin from the YouTube channels Adventure Outdoors and What's Not to Hike.
So we're in the Bothy. There's nobody else here.
The two men traveled to the White Lagoon Bothy together, and they experienced something that is truly terrifying.
Found the Bothy book. You can put my glasses on now, it says. Finds a bat. So this is popular, quite a popular Bothy by the looks of it. Someone actually stayed last night. It was nice and tidy when...
The camera he's using looks really high quality, I think.
When we came in. So plaudits to whoever stayed here last night. Well done. Absolutely spotless. Whoa. Hold on a minute. Whoa. I'm out. I'm out of here. No.
Are these guys normally explorers, or are they ghost people? I can watch that again, I guess.
Hold on a minute. I'm out. I'm out of here. No.
It's getting late when a door suddenly slams shut all on its own.
Now for that stuff, again, like, we're not here to be like, assume any of this is real. Again, I have no problem with believing anything and everything is real. Just none of these videos are ever going to be real. Easy string from someone else off camera, or you're in an old building. It's possibly lopsided. The door will eventually close on itself, or the winds. This place is drafty. It seemed like it's very drafty. So drafts, lopsided building, or if you're trying to actually do this, then it's string, right? Even in the string in this room, because like usually with this ghost stuff, there is string you can get that is like basically invisible on camera, if that wasn't like known. So how would it be set up in this scenario? I guess you could just have it on the other side of the door, like just a system. Like, let's roll that back.
It's getting late when a door suddenly...
Okay, before that closes, how would it be set up if we're doing it from this room? It would be like attached to the wall out here, I think. And then the guy who has the camera right now would be pulling it this way, and it would be attached to this end of the door. So when it's pulled that way, it pulls the door in this way. Or even better, like this hook would be on like this wall. Like it would be attached to this wall, right? Like down here somewhere, so that you're pulling it and then it would be attached to this end, and that would actually make it easier to pull this door closed. Like 5 seconds to set that up, probably.
Slammed shut all on its own.
That was totally weird. The door just started to move on its own.
Or even, you don't even need to do that. You just have the string attached directly to the door and give it a good tug, and it would probably just close itself.
And then it just pretty much slammed shut. I mean, Marty's out there, I don't really want to come back in. He's in bits. That was just the weirdest thing, wasn't it?
Now the two friends are both skeptics, but they are still a little unnerved by what...
Oh, ad? I wasn't expecting that. I do have... whatchamacallit? I guess I'll just... Well, I can't let it play out because of, whatchamacallit. Just do that. I'm gonna hit the... Is this the right spot? Yeah. There we go.
Totally weird. The door just started to move on its own. And then it just pretty much slammed shut. I mean, Marty's out there, I don't really want to come back in. He's in bits. That was just the weirdest thing, wasn't it?
Now the two friends are both skeptics, but they are still a little unnerved by what just happened.
But that was terrifying. And I don't even swear. I'm swearing, but I don't. But that was genuinely terrifying. I shot myself. When it slammed, I just wanted out of here. There's something really... Because I say, it doesn't feel creepy. It doesn't feel like you're in the presence or anything. As I say, we don't really believe that stuff. There might be, you know, stuff we can't explain, whatever, but we, you know, we just don't believe in the whole ghosty, spooks in the night kind of thing. Just don't. But that was genuinely terrifying, and I'm going to keep that door, I'm keeping it closed.
Little do they know that things are about to get even weirder.
Well, folks, it's probably about 10 minutes after our ordeal with the spooky door closing over there, and we're trying to like rationalise it. I mean, I don't particularly believe in ghosts, and if there's more, so we're kind of thinking that it might have been just like the backdraft of the wind. I mean, there's a storm going on outside, so
yeah. But I still don't believe it was the wind, but it's the only when the wind's blowing that strong outside, and there's no, it's
like there's a red arrow pointing to pitch blackness.
the only rational explanation, even though I'm not even looking at that. No, I'm not looking at it. It's moving, right? I don't know. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go.
This can't be right.
I'm not. It's black in here as well. I can't see a thing.
So there's a chair over there, and it just started.
They need to like crank up the exposure or something. They cannot see what's happening there.
Just started to move, which is.
Oh, it's here.
No way. I'm not even. No.
This is bonkers.
I'm not having any part of this.
That is moving.
Jesus Christ.
It is moving. That chair is moving.
Just leave it.
Oh Christ. Oh, well, I'm gonna drink some more wine, I think. Christ.
No, that's poltergeist shit, Paul. That's poltergeist stuff. That's not ghostly. That's like evil spirit stuff.
Chair sitting in the corner of the room.
Okay, we do have it like overexposed so we can actually see it.
Inexplicably starts to slide across the floor on its own. And these two diehard skeptics suddenly begin to wonder if they might be dealing with some sort of paranormal entity.
Also, what does he say? If they're skeptics, he's like, oh, that's not a ghost, that's a poltergeist, that's some evil stuff. Like, if they don't believe in ghosts, what do you just like, oh yeah, it's poltergeist. You just know? Like, you know, you're not supposed to be believing in these things. Again, same thing, string though. If they were to use string once, they could use it again. And it's just being moved this way, barely. Again, just attached behind like one of the table legs to the guy who's behind the camera, and he's just like slowly pulling it, and that would cause the chair to move this way, because it's like a string attached to the bottom of the leg. It goes behind this table, and then you can't see it. It goes behind the table, then to the guy who's behind the camera, and he just pulls it that way, and it causes the chair. I mean, just simple stuff, right?
But now a little nervous, they
especially with how dark it is.
Finish out their night stay in the other room and head out the next day.
Don't even need like invisible string. With how dark it is, there's just probably just use yarn, honestly.
Now I want to point out again that the White Lagan Bothy has never been investigated by any ghost hunting team or ghost hunting YouTube channel. All of the footage shown here today was captured by outdoor explorers and campers that have never posted any video related to the paranormal before these clips.
Yeah, but it's suspicious how explorers like these almost always, at least, try to have one ghost video eventually. It's like a rite of passage, honestly. So I feel like that's just part of being one of those channels. Like, oh, you have to do your obligatory ghost video, and you have to ham it up and make it seem like, oh my god, ghosts are real, right? And not necessarily have to make it seem like they're real, but like, you don't know what's going on. And especially that they're going out of the way to go to this specific location that it seems like a bunch of explorers are going to and seeing spooky stuff. It's almost like they're doing it because, oh, this person did it, I'm going to do it too. That person did it, I'm going to do it too.
So is the White Lagan Bothy haunted? And would you dare to spend a night there? Let me know. It's cold outside, but you can keep warm in some all-new Nukes Top 5 merch.
Like Nuke merch?
Now, of course, we have t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs. But we also have blankets, pillows, and long sleeves. We even get stockings and wrapping paper.
When was this? 8 months ago. So yeah, it was December.
Anyway, shipping is free and be sure to order by December 10th to get delivery before Christmas. Go to nukestop5.com to shop now. Or, you know, like whenever you feel like it. Maybe after the video. Passerby. A family is parked in a neighborhood in Buenos Aires, Argentina, when suddenly they notice something very odd in the house across the street.
Okay, I mean, that last one looked like a human being just pacing. It just looks like someone pacing back and forth. Like what? Why the sting?
Ay, beso. No, no es normal eso. No.
And now it's really fast.
Ay, paró.
Now it's slow.
Something that looks like a person appears to quickly move back and forth across a room on the second floor. The mysterious figure seems to move at an inhuman speed and quickly changes direction. It seems to move without effort, almost as if it is floating past the window.
Porque no es como que camina, como que se desliza. Sí, porque no es que sube y baja así del...
The family dog is very anxious and pants as the family watches the window, trying to figure out just what it is that they're seeing.
I don't know if that. I think you're just making assumptions there, Nuke. I think he's kind of just chilling.
So what do you think this is, moving back and forth at such a fast speed?
At the beginning, I was like, is that all it's going to be? Because it's just someone pacing back and forth in their house. Like, doing whatever, right? But then they did speed up to a point where I was like, okay, that's a bit too fast. But yeah, I don't know.
Let me know. Watcher. German urban...
It's probably like an easy explanation that I'm not taking up, but like, it just looks like someone pacing, but then the speed does become an issue after a while, unless they're just specifically sprinting from one side to the other as fast as they can. Like maybe they're training for something, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know with that one.
Urban explorer Toby from the YouTube channel Unknown Worlds is traveling through Sweden when he finds an old abandoned house in the middle of the woods. It's getting late, but Toby decides to investigate the creepy old house. It did not go well.
Okay, so guy just finds abandoned old house. There's a lot of, hold on. Wow, this guy's camera is really high quality. It has like that weird, almost uncanny look to it. Like the camera, and I guess that's how you can tell it looks good. I don't know. There's just, they do like really good quality cameras just have this weird look to them. Because this is so clear, like to his phone, that it looks fake. Yeah, this is an abandoned building, but this furniture is all nice. There's nothing on the wood here. There's no decay of the wood. Which is
somebody in here? Do you speak English?
Which is weird. It's weird that he's speaking English, because I could have sworn he like his titles were not in English on like his thumbnails. Like these doors are like old and busted. This beam might be a bit worn out, but like the floor seems pristine, question mark. This pillow is not dirty. None of this is dirty. How's place abandoned? And yet so clean at the same time. And then like the doors. Like the doors look worn out, but the rest of the place looks fine. We got like popcorn wall as well.
Jag talar inte svenska.
Oh, mouse.
Oh my god.
It's just a mouse. Now this looks kind of disheveled. But that room earlier, like why was it so clean? So even this, it's like, that's not really dirty, it's just a white specks on the ground. Yeah, it's so clean that it might just be trespassing, because it's like not abandoned. It's just like a shack out in the woods. Again, we're just supposed to assume or believe that heat sensor. Wait, he's using his phone for that, right? He showed that earlier. Whose phone has heat, like infrared, on it? I swear he's using his phone. Like you're trying to make me believe your phone has built-in infrared, or not even infrared, like heat sensor, heat vision.
Ach du Scheiße. Ach du Scheiße. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Oh Scheiße. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Das, oh mein, das war, das kann doch nur ein Mensch gewesen sein. Ach du Scheiße.
Even if it like was, even if his phone somehow miraculously has like infrared / heat vision, whatever, you get like we said, it's trespassing. Maybe that actually just like a person who lives here is like, oh, someone that has busted into my house, and let me peek around the corner to see what's going on. Like it literally could have just been a person being like, oh my god, someone's trying to rob me or kill me, and it's just like some dude with some like a YouTuber. It's just in their house.
As Toby looks inside one of the bedrooms, he spots someone in his thermal.
That's like so clear, like thermal imaging. That's what it's called, thermal imaging. On his phone, like who has thermal imaging on their phone?
Thermal imaging camera, who is just staring right back at him. Understandably, Toby is freaked out. He just makes a run for it out of the house and drives away. Later, when Toby uploads his video to his YouTube channel, viewers point out that the creepy stranger might have been watching him even before he entered the house.
Wollen wir erstmal durch die Wärmebildkamera gucken, ob wir hier eventuell jetzt schon etwas sehen?
Yeah, that's his cell phone. Like, how does your cell phone have thermal imaging? What, you got like a $5 million phone?
So.
Yeah, this is a higher, like a, there's more heat here. In a person shape.
Das sieht jetzt natürlich nicht so vertrauenserweckend aus. Laut Wärmebildkamera ist es an den ganzen Öffnungen vom Haus sehr viel wärmer als draußen. Zumindest laut den Farben. Gucken wir jetzt aber mal explizit, sehen wir, an den Kaltstellen sind es 7 Grad und an den warmen sind es 9. Das heißt, es könnte eventuell auch ein Trugschluss sein. Ich werde jetzt hier erstmal...
Wait, what just happened there?
Ich werde jetzt...
So, why did it, his thermal imaging, quote unquote, almost like freeze frame there?
Eventuell auch ein Trugschluss
See,
sein.
it's going, and it's paused, it's stuck. It's not doing anything. Like how, like it just stopped. Like it froze. And then it kicks back in. And like everything's moved. Am I, again, I some phones, like if the $1,000 million phones have thermal imaging baked into them, but if I'm going to take anything, that cut in the footage on his phone, I would almost feel is like a video, and he's just watching a video and imitating like the movement, so he's slowly moving his hand back and forth to try to match the movement of this video. Because like maybe his phone just like stuttered out for a second, sure, but that harsh cut there on the phone made it seem like it's just a video on loop.
Es könnte eventuell auch ein Trugschluss sein.
It's like it's frozen, and then it snaps back in.
Gucken.
Now, I think it's safe to say that going into an abandoned house all by yourself is always a bad idea. Not because of ghosts, but because of something scarier and much more dangerous.
Yeah, real people.
Real people who might be inside and who really don't want you there. Thankfully, Toby made it home safe, but this disturbing situation could have turned out much worse.
Yeah, it's like it literally could have just been like someone's house, and he was in their house, and they were like peeking around the corner because they're gonna get robbed or killed or something because someone broke into the house. Because that house is way too clean to be like super abandoned.
Play dead. Trent Williams is away on a trip with a friend and staying at an old Airbnb cabin on Skaneateles Lake in upstate New York. Once they arrive, the two friends realize that the cabin has a pretty dark history.
Okay, I usually do not, or I never have believed in like haunted stuff, okay? But I'm out at Skaneateles Lake, the Fingers Lakes in upstate New York.
Always have to preface it with like not believing in ghosts, so that it tries to make them seem more credible, right?
And the Airbnb I'm staying at, the guy did say, just FYI, we do have people say that they hear a piano play at night. And I thought it was bullshit. And I swear to God, I've heard it. It plays. There's a walk over here. So in case I die.
Roll me back real quick.
That they hear a I'm staying at, the guy did say, just FYI, we do have people say that they hear a piano play at night. And I thought it was bullshit. And I swear to God, I've heard it. It plays. There's a walk over here. So in case I die, I have a documentation of it, okay? It's an old house. It's on a beautiful lake, though. But I did find out the daughter, the guy who owns the place, daughter died in a car wreck. And her ashes are on the piano. God, I get chills. But that's the piano. And it plays at night. And it freaks me out. I have chill bumps just being in this room. I do not get a good vibe.
With a creepy story like that, it's no wonder that the two guys get a little bit freaked out when late at night, they start to hear random keys playing on the piano in the living room.
Yeah, I can't do this shit. It's so scary.
No, you go in there with me.
Yes. You have to go first.
You stay behind me. You. It keeps playing, I swear. No, dude, I'm not going up in that. It's this piano, I swear to God it is. No, dude, you got me up. If I die, I swear. I will.
So I'm guessing the thing is the piano's going to play, right? Problem with that is pianos can play themselves. Question mark. There are pianos that can play automatically. So to assume this isn't one of them is, I don't know, I could say disingenuous. That's too mean, right? But you could easily just be like, yeah, the piano plays itself. It's one of those pianos that can play on its own.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the key did get pressed. You did see the key get pressed. I did see that, but...
Dude, no.
When you first watch the video, you might...
Yeah, you can see the key get pressed down.
I think, oh well, no big deal. That could easily be faked. But here is what makes this video so compelling. Because you see, when you look closely, the play...
Yeah, that doesn't change my opinion. Like, I did see the key get pressed. Like,
the piano key is actually pressed down.
Yeah, I saw that.
Down by something. Now, this is not to say that this footage is quote-unquote proof of the paranormal. But it does make this video much harder to fake. So could this creepy Airbnb cabin be haunted by the spirit of the owner's daughter? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
That again, piano that can play itself, or even if it's just like all altered after in post, right? you barely have to do anything to make the key look it's being pressed down, especially with how far away it is. You barely have to do anything. Just change a bunch of pixels to make it look like it's being pressed down. And then add the piano tune in. That cat, sure. The old cat in the piano trick, same thing.
Dude, no. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the
Thomas is in the piano.
top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Rude Awakening. A Nukes Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous is hanging out at her friend's house. The girls were freaked out when they noticed something very odd. A few plastic packages of candle melt suddenly seem to be moving on their own. One of the girls quickly whips out her camera and tries to record the strange activity, but then it just stops. However, the girl keeps recording as they, impolitely, try to convince whatever spirit might be present to continue moving the packages.
Or are they pulling a Zack from Ghost Adventures or whatever the heck that's called?
And then this happens.
So let's just continue talking and then hopefully.
What's all that white noise? Is that just a camera? Because I saw this stuff up here. We have like a surround sound system. This has a radio baked into it. These might be speakers. I don't know what this white box is. I was assuming it also was a speaker. So we have a bunch of sound waves in this area. It could just cause this stuff to be rumbling, the vibrations of the sound, but I don't know if these are actually on or not. Like that's a speaker too, I think. Why do you have so much speaker? I mean, I guess we have these ones. I don't know if that's a subwoofer, like the middle speaker actually. This might also be, this looks like this might be plugged into that, so maybe that's like a subwoofer, I don't know, even though it's pretty small. All the speakers just concentrated into one spot. I think that's a TV there too, so.
I don't know. No, it's not gonna do it. For real? No. You don't know that. What are you gonna do? Alex.
When they gently...
Okay, that was probably not the speakers. That was kind of crazy though, right? Is this still like... Oh, this isn't sped up. I turned the speed off. It was fine.
They try to convince their quote-unquote poltergeist to move the plastic containers. It doesn't work. So one of the girls turns into a god potty mouth, and the ghosts don't like it.
That's not gonna do it. For real? No. You don't know that. What are you gonna do? Alex.
Now, just like these girls...
This one spins, I think, first. I don't know if he's gonna actually show something. Make some candles. So I'm making this slow. I'm turning the audio off. The pink one spins first. Okay, so that's why it looks so freaky. It's too much of a string motion. It's when it's not slowed down, it doesn't look crazy, but what I would assume would be the part that would have like a little like hanger hook in it, right? The thing that looks like, I don't know, like this, right? It looks something like that you would hook packaging on, like this. That would be there, like that's there, right? And this pink thing is being spun that way, where we have all the stuff behind it, or even underneath. Which, let's let that play out again. See, it spins this way. So if there's string here that's going underneath this, the string's just being pulled, which causes it to spin towards its like location. And then now it's being forced down. But because this didn't move, because there's no string attached to it, it goes fast enough to not cause this to move, and this is being pulled down, this actually launches this thing upwards, which is why it looks so weird in like normal speed. It's like, oh my god, like this thing just shot into the air. But no, this is being used as like a catapult, launching it up because of just how it all ended up combining together, this being spun around by the string to be pulled downwards, this then launching that up into the air because it's now on the edge of it in a catapult-like stance. Yeah, see, like this is being yoinked downwards with string and then launching that up. Yeah, that's like what I'm saying. It's being pulled down. Like the string is attached to this part where the hook would be, but then the string's original points is down here. And then connecting to this part, and that's being spun around, and then you pull downwards, and then launched up. Like, and then this part gets launched up. Like when it's like not slowed down, it's hard to see that, but it just seems like these things are freaking out. But no, there's actual, what is it? There's actual, it's not just chaos. Yeah, yoinked beneath the dresser, pulled down, and then launches the other thing with it.
Camera, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Reflections. An elderly man with no living relatives was living alone in an old apartment building somewhere in Japan. A few months ago, the man, who we'll call Mr. A, suddenly began to exhibit very strange behavior, complaining to his landlord that there was, quote, a strange woman in his home trying to take his life. The landlord was worried about Mr. A's mental health and advised him to go see a doctor. But instead, Mr. A vowed that he would collect proof that what he was experiencing was very real. Not long after, Mr. A tragically took his own life. So, Mr. A's landlord inspects his apartment and finds several videotapes recorded on a very old camera. Out of curiosity, he watches the tapes, and what he sees chills him to his core.
So we're just assuming we're just supposed to take that at face value, like that entire story is just true of what just happened. Like that, the story, him finding the tapes. It's just setting the mood, which makes you want to think like whatever's about to happen is going to be spooky.
This terrifying footage was recorded one day before Mr. A's death.
Is this actually the footage? Because the contrast is contrast and saturation are cranked to all crazy. Like it only looks like this because of it's been modified to look like that. It might even have been like that on the camera, but like the contrast and saturation are crazy. Like, can I even just show you what I mean? What do I want to do? Let me do it on the VTuber. Filters. Can I... So if we crank the contrast on me... Contrast down? No. Contrast up. Saturation up. See, if I increase the saturation and the contrast, you get that like harsh red tone. You can even turn the brightness down. You start getting blacks as well, right? So that's how you would like do that. I mean, I have to like fix this now. This should be on 0. Because I don't like what default is for this. Whoops. But yeah, like that's basically what's happening to this video. That, fix the contrast. This needs to be 0 too. There we go. I think that's fine. Do I look darker than I'm supposed to? I don't remember. Everything's set back to 0, so it should be fine. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, like, so someone's added the saturation, contrast, and brightness modifiers on this. Again, possibly just on the camcorder itself. The settings might have been messed up to make it look this way. Or this is done in post. The humming. This is almost like an analog horror. Like, talk about analog horror earlier. This is straight out of like an analog horror video. Like you would see in that genre. Which already makes it seem fake. Oh, I think I see what's going on. The tone was starting to crescendo there. Yeah, it's hard to tell if like some of this isn't even like moving. It seems like it might just be a few frames going back and forth, not even like a full just video going. Because like the moving of the encoding, like all the movement in the video is just like the poor encoding quality, making it look that way. But yeah, like someone shows up here and fades in and fades out. You can even see like their hand there, like in the alleged mirror. But yeah, that's just creepy video, question mark. That literally could have just been any person's like analog horror project. Especially with that audio.
A bizarre distorted figure can be seen in the reflection of the dresser mirror, and the landlord now wonders if Mr. A truly did experience something paranormal inside his apartment.
Like he gave him like the scream face, the painting, the famous painting.
The landlord contacts the Japanese ghost hunting team, Omagatoki, and paranormal investigator Hiro sets out on a solo overnight investigation into the allegedly haunted apartment. Eventually, Hiro finds the room that can be seen on the disturbing videotapes.
This is the room. Yeah, Kono something. Da. I guess it's like this room. This is the room. There's no mirror.
The investigator finds the dresser seen in the old camera footage, but the mirror is gone. A few hours later, and Hiro finally finds the missing mirror. What happens next is downright creepy.
Never know what Nuke's gonna say. It's downright chilling, downright bizarre, downright creepy. Something is wrapped in a blanket. Do you have permission to be opening up this stuff? Was he have like a perfectly set up camera there? I just noticed that. I wasn't paying attention. Did someone come? That sounds like a grocery store ding dong, not like a doorbell. Not like a grocery store, like a 7-Eleven, like convenience store, is what I mean.
As Hiro is cutting.
Let's think about what we just saw there. right? If you're in a situation where it's creepy and you, I mean, he's doing this for the camera stuff, but like, you're gonna have your camera look through the people for you instead of looking through it yourself, right? You're gonna record the footage of the people instead of, you know, seeing what's out there. Right? He's just like doing it for the video.
Cutting zip ties and carefully unwrapping the mirror, someone suddenly rings the apartment doorbell. And there's no one there. But, did you see it? Hiro is completely
His favorite catchphrase, did you see it? I wasn't paying attention, so no.
Unaware that he's being watched as he's unpacking the mirror. And the figure
We're just supposed to assume that's something.
you're watching him looks exactly like the disturbing entity from Mr. A's grainy home video. Hiro tries using Mr. A's old camera in an attempt to capture anything resembling what Mr. A recorded the day before his death.
We're saying this is his camera? Like the camera. So if this is the camera, why isn't the, you know, saturation, contrast, exposure cranked up to 1,000,000? Why does it just look fine? Now it makes it seem even more fake that the previous video looked like that, because now it makes it seem like it's like a ARG, which a alternate reality game, or I would prefer to call it like a augmented reality game instead, right? It's just spooky, like trying to make it seem like it's real. Yeah, he's not making any sound either, but maybe that's just his thing. I don't know. I don't know if I've seen this guy in this guy's videos before. If him just being quiet. A lot of times there is like them freaking out, typically, or if it was like a Chinese ghost hunter, they would just be swearing like a sailor, right? Because that's like part of the culture, I think. I think it's Chinese thing, like swearing and saying like, you know, screw your mom or something. Allegedly keeps the ghost away for some reason. I don't know why that's a thing, but yeah, just being as vulgar as possible apparently is a part of the culture of just getting rid of ghosts.
What happens next is terrifying.
A nice like 15 frames per second. Really? A mini video or cassettes in the trash? Just trash with nothing in it but a tiny videotape. I think that's a videotape that you would put into a camcorder, an old camcorder. There's another videotape. Yeah, tape. They're just perfectly in this little trash here. I think we probably have a bunch of these lying around, like these little tapes. From like 20 years ago. Landlord found a similar tape. Did I go back? What did it? Found a similar tape. I mean, that's not exactly what that says, but sure, because this says camera right here. But camera and then human. Yeah, like, oh yeah, just conveniently finding this tape in the trash. There's nothing else. Yeah, we see that. Just miraculously nothing else in the trash.
Hiro finds another tape dumped in the trash. But again, did you see it?
They could have at least like put more trash in the trash can to make it more believable. I mean, here we go with did you see it? I wasn't even
When
paying attention.
slowed down,
I was too busy talking about the tape.
for just a few frames of the footage, two little pale hands can be seen pressed against the floor,
Sure. I mean, the classic Japanese horror, right?
right beside Hiro. He doesn't even notice and is still completely unaware of the entity that seems to be watching and following him.
I mean, these like Japanese ghost horror stuff are, I think, typically more creepy creepy or interesting, right? Because they're trying to do like Japanese, and they're trying to do like trying to make it like closer to their culture. Like Japanese like horror is pretty interesting, right, and creepy. So they're actually trying to simulate that with these videos, even if it is like fake. They're at least putting more production value into it, I think. Usually when you're seeing Japanese stuff. I mean, I don't know Japanese. I can read some of it, but I mean, I guess if you haven't seen my other videos, I'm literally on like what, day 600 and something of Duolingo. Like literally, I upload a Duolingo video on Japanese every day, and I think we're like day 600, but technically it's like I'm on like a 1300 day spree in Japanese Duolingo, and then technically I've been doing it even longer than that. Sometimes I forget, and then like I miss a day and skull thing resets. So I've been doing Japanese on Duolingo for like 5 years or something.
Hiro decides to watch the tape that he recovered from the trash, and it makes his blood run cold.
I've literally been uploading Duolingo on the channel for like what? Like I said, 600 days? I don't know how many days it's been. I'd have to go and look, but... What is with the buzzing sound? The buzzing sound wasn't here earlier when he was using the A camera. But now, the, video is weird. The buzzing sounds... I'm telling you, this is like an ARG. Even that movement, that's, oh my god, it's so ARG. Like, this is something you're supposed to find when you're just surfing the internet late at night to get spooked. It's not something to be watched in like a Nukes top 5. This is something to just watch. Just randomly finding on your own and be like, oh my god, this is so spooky. So actually seeing it in Nukes top 5 actually worsens the impact, I think, of what we're seeing here. Since like anything here is like already going to be fake, but this is something to be enjoyed randomly at night, to be spooked by, not just in a collection like this. Suddenly the camera turns to the left, yeah? It's unclear whether the elderly man moved the camera. Assumption. The footage continues with unclear images.
The camera seems to spin around by itself before the same weird distorted face can be seen peeking out at the very bottom of a doorway.
I wasn't even looking at that. Again, very like Japanese horror. This, what we're seeing here, very ARG.
Creeped out by the footage, Hiro decides to leave. He thinks that he didn't capture any kind of proof that Mr. A's apartment is haunted. But when he reviews his footage later, he realizes that the entire time he was in the apartment, the same eerie entity was watching him. You can see this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Omagatoki Film. Scary moments.
Like maybe like a Japanese horror is supposed to be like more subtle, or like it's a different kind of creepy, right?
These next creepy videos are a little different from what I usually feature, because they are definitely scary videos and very entertaining in my opinion, but they are also just kind of silly.
Okay, is it animals? Like what is gonna happen? Like even after this video, I'm probably gonna go record Duolingo because I have something to do that for the Duolingo and then Ring Fit every day. Like literally every day, daily Ring Fit and Duolingo.
So, a man wakes up his grandpa after he hears the unsettling sound of someone whistling downstairs in their home. What happens next is, well, just watch.
Tranquilo, mijo. Deja ver qué pasa. El Señor está con nosotros. No tengan miedo. Deja ver qué pasa. Deja ir a ver.
Oh, is it just like people freaking out and because something's happening, and it turns out it's just an animal?
Cálmate.
Estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase su voluntad. ¡Ay! ¡Abuelo! ¡Abuelo! ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ábrele, ábrele, a ver quién es. Ábrele, ábrele, ábrele.
No pasa nada. No pasa nada.
Ay, abuelo.
First she was saying hurry up, not open it, open it.
No hay nada, no hay nada.
A ver, ve, fíjate.
I think he's saying andale.
Ve, fíjate. ¡Ay! ¡Otra vez, abuelo! ¡Es un pinche mono! Abuelo, ciérrale, 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 ciérrale. Llámale a la policía. Saca tu teléfono. Tengo miedo.
This guy is absolutely petrified when he spots someone peeking from around the wall at the bottom of the stairs. And in a strange twist, he just pushes his grandpa out to go check it out. Now, this clip was originally suggested to me as a scary video for the top 5. But when I watch it with all of that crazy screaming, it just makes me laugh.
Yeah, it just seems like a bit like over dramatic. Like maybe he's spooked, but like it's like nothing's happening.
¡Es un pinche mono! Abuelo, ciérrale, 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 ciérrale. Llámale a la policía.
And I also learned some Spanish. It's a pinche de mano, abuelo. But I'm not sure where I'll ever be able to use that. Anyway, in another very odd clip.
Yeah, just like one silly thing at the end.
A group of women are walking home late at night when they get the scare of a lifetime.
Why did they? That was like they freaked out really badly. I feel like it's a collective freak out. Like someone freaked out too hard, so it caused the other ones to freak out. So they just like, okay, we're freaking out now. I don't know what we're freaking out about, but we're freaking out.
All alone on an empty city street, the women are terrified when they hear the strange and horrifying sound of a loud burp.
Yeah, the grandpa, he's kind of just going along with it. Because maybe it's just like fake, right? And the grandpa is just like, okay, I'm just going to do this for my grandchild. Make this silly video with my grandchild, right?
And they just make a run for it.
It looks like they didn't know where it came from, so they're just like, oh my god, we gotta run. But this mass freak out is silly.
But true fear can also strike right in your home.
Surprising that like the guy who did it didn't like start laughing.
Especially if you've watched a few too many horror movies.
Right, cat's gonna freak out and destroy the house or something? Oh, the Roomba. You see the Roomba and the cat. I guess this camera can see movement or something. Yeah, the Roomba is like stuck underneath that chair. That he like freaked out and he's like, oh, it was the Roomba. And that caused the cat to freak out too.
And if a vacuum
cat was just out of there
isn't scary enough for you, then what about the evil betrayal of your own feet?
So there's this. No way. You're done.
I wonder why he decided to do like silly stuff at the end for this one. What was like the last one? I don't know. I don't think there was anything silly at the end, right? Oh, it was like a really long one actually. It was like 7 minutes long, right, for the last video. I don't remember what happened in the video we did of Nuke stuff a few days ago. I remember the second story. The second story was like really interesting because it was like, oh, we found a carpet in our backyard that could have a dead body in it, and we have to actually call the police and have it dug out, right? That was interesting. Like that was genuinely interesting. Like the first ever interesting story in one of these videos. But then it's like, oh, it turns out it was nothing, but maybe it was something. We just don't know. Yeah, but then that wasn't even like number one. That should have been number one in that video, where they had to actually dig up their backyard to see if there was a dead body in it. I don't even remember what number one was in that video. Yeah, Yeah, that's just gonna be. I was just only gonna do those 2 videos today. Of course, tomorrow we will be doing Rotten Mango or Stephanie. Am I like 2 videos behind or one? I'm 1 video behind on Stephanie on Rotten Mango, right? It's just the TikTok girl, I think, right? So yeah, probably do the TikTok girl tomorrow or today for me because it's technically already. What is it? It's already Monday for me now. I'm saying it's already Monday for you too. Mara though. I'm assuming it's gonna be Tuesday by the time that video gets up or streamed. Yeah, that will be probably what's happens today, later today, tomorrow, whatever. The TikTok video. I don't think I have anything else to talk about, unless we're just going to talk about the fact that we have a new cutie on the store, so we'll talk about that for a second, then we can end. Let me see, is it this? Yep. It's just like hard to do this since yeah, there we go. Whatchamacallit? I can't see what I'm doing on the actual camera. We got a new cutie on the store. Just gonna move these down that we have to buy. So that's something that can be gotten on the little shop of cuties. We have, of course, like the different faces as well. Volcano, sunflowers, waterfall, no signal. Of course, it probably doesn't make sense without context, but you have like, this is, I think, just fun. But this is angry, because obviously a volcano would be anger, right? Exploding. This is joy, a field of sunflowers. And this is sorrow, because it's like a waterfall, so you're crying a river, right? And then it's just like random stuff. No, what is no signal? This is supposed to be surprise, because like, oh, just no signal. You get scared so out of it, like there's no signal. But yeah, this is up on the store to go get. It looks better when it's in the other program, but this one works better. But guys, thanks for watching. Remember to buy my stickers and think about becoming a member or subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Because we're going to watch time and subscribers, and shout out to the members, EmmyStarr, RaleyDrew, and alexgkiller 880. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment. You know what to do. See ya.